All right, here's the drone video for looks like about a 21-acre tract in Ozark County, Missouri. 21 acres at Hurricane Creek. So direct county road frontage, has power on site. That's the county road right there, County Road 158. And we're looking westerly. Well, we will be looking westerly over the property in a moment here. You can see the power line right on the property, so you've got that covered. This is a very small private rural development, only about half a dozen tracts. This area was logged recently, within the last 6 months or year or so, and you'll see that. This is a recent drone video, so it is accurately showing the property. We've got these priced just as low as possible since they were recently logged. Certainly wasn't clear cut. But as we get further in, you'll see there's some open areas, there's some wooded areas, there's everything in between. But this has so much going for it as far as recreation, access, camping, building, hunting opportunities, all that good stuff. And it does actually have Hurricane Creek crossing directly over it. And I don't know if we'll get down and see that in the video, but I kind of hope we do. Hurricane Creek is really interesting. It's not going to be a year-round creek in this spot, but you are going to have pools of water. There we go. There's Hurricane Creek right there. It flows east about 2 miles into Bryant Creek, which is kind of the main river or creek in the area. Whoop, I wish we would have gotten a little lower on that, but sometimes that's tough with the drone. So you can see the loggers basically did no cleanup. I mean, you can go in and you can cut that for firewood, all those down tops. You can push them together into piles and burn them. The easiest thing to do is just leave them for a couple years and they rot away. Meantime, you've got a good source of firewood if you want it. You've got the open areas if you wanted to create some pasture or some clearings, a yard area, a garden area, food plots, any of those things. The first step is to clear out the big timber. So if you've been looking for a property where you can do some of those improvements, here's a great deal to not pay for timber that you're not necessarily going to use. So there's Hurricane Creek right there. It looks like it has a rock bottom in this spot. We didn't get down to check it out on foot, but I mean, just judging by the drone video here, you're going to have some really cool, probably some little miniature waterfalls and stuff like that. When you see those flat rock bottom creek beds, it definitely means you're going to have some cool stuff to look at. The property, as we mentioned, it has direct frontage on the county road. County Road 158, and then the property goes way back to the west. It's basically level by the county road. It slopes down, obviously, as you go toward Hurricane Creek. When you cross over the creek and continue going west, it begins to slope back up. And then there's a huge level area along the west side, and you can check out the topo map to see that. Actually, we're just about over that. Large level area on the west side. And then actually the extreme west side, look to the bottom left of the screen right now. It slopes down again, and there's a small little unnamed creek there. So if you look at the topo map, there's a couple different spots where there could be a spring on the property. We really have, I mean, we've been out there a little bit with the four-wheeler, but we haven't investigated too much. So feel free to go out and check it all over. It's rare for us to have a property this large, with county road frontage, with electric on site. I mean, this has a lot going for it. Yes, it was logged, but unless you're, a hardcore timber investor, you maybe don't need a property that has huge commercial timber that eventually starts to decline in value, because the white oak and the red oak trees, they do have a lifespan. At a certain point, they start to decline and die. So in this case, those commercial-sized trees have been removed, and you've got thousands and thousands of medium and large trees, which are going to grow just like crazy, because they've already got a good established root system, they've got a good established canopy, and now they don't have to contend with those other commercial trees for resources. So these thousands of trees that are on the property are going to grow like gangbusters over the next few years. By the way, if you're not already on the website at InstantAcres.com, you can go there to check this out. See if it's still available. That's where you do need to go to see the details on the property. We'll have an interactive map, we'll have some other videos, we'll have just a ton of information. Really solid property. This is an amazing area. It's very private, but you still are within driving distance to several good towns. Got some great lakes just about 20 or 30 miles to the south. The hunting is phenomenal. I mean, the hunting is just fantastic in this area of the Ozarks. White-tailed deer and turkey. Yeah, excellent, excellent. So yeah, if you've been looking for a tract that kind of has a whole lot of good stuff going for it, this is a nice one. This happens to be, it looks like tract 2 at the tracks at Hurricane Creek. You can go to InstantAcres.com to check on availability. You can certainly call us in the office Monday through Friday during office hours. You can call us anytime, but that's when we'll answer. Or you can send us an email anytime at all at sales@instantacres.com. And we really look forward to hearing from you. InstantAcres.com. Nice property.